Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Go Podcast's playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. This is Joseph_Ard, and we are going to have some fun today. Alright, let's switch Frankie up to the top. And let's go beat up some Pokemon, because we need... Why is this? Okay, there's one. Let's fight him. I don't think I fought this guy yet. I can fight him. It looks like Lucario wants to learn a new move. It was a shame what happened to Grusha. That accident ruined his snowboarding career. You are challenged by Eduardo the student. Poltergeist. It's a Pika. Alright. Got 16 levels on it. Should be down pretty soon. Alright, there we go. Fate. Wait, not Dunsparce. 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 Dun dun dun. That's a big Dunsparce. It's a big boy. Yeah, 50 coins is great. So what Thunder Muffins is referencing, before I started recording, I sent a mystery gift from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and got 50 Pokecoins for it. So that is real nice. Let's see. Sorry for going on about old news. I suppose that must have been before your time. Alright. Get him. Okay, now there's plenty of Pokemon out and about over here for me to beat up. Why aren't you fighting that guy? Get the Burgermeisters. And the Avalog. Go get him. Frankie, we've got to level up. We don't have time for you to be messing around. So we got to take on some of the star bases. Right. I wonder what happened, because Lucario, I thought, was trying to learn a new move. Did it just skip learning it because I'm doing auto battles? It might have. I wonder if while he's battling, if I can look at this menu. No, he's not battling. Alright, check summary. We want this one. Change moves. Remember a move. What do we got in here? I assume it Life Dew. The user scatters mysterious water and restores HP of itself and its ally currently in battle. I wonder by how much. Because that might be worth it. I'm going to Google Life Dew. Pokemon move. Alright. It restores 25%. So that's okay-ish, I guess. But yeah, 25%. I was hoping it was more like 40. I assumed it wouldn't be 50 because ones that only heal yourself do 50. Alright, we'll just leave. I like the move he's got. Actually, he doesn't need Heal Pulse, really, to be honest, because Heal Pulse only works for double battles. So maybe we'll switch that out. Dragon Pulse might not be half bad. Bone Rush. Well, let's see. 85 power for that one. Yeah, let's give him Dragon Pulse. He's not going to have Stab with it, but it'll give him really nice type coverage. Alright, there we go. Alright, stop sleeping on the job. Go get him. Hey, Glaceon. No, it's chasing me down. Get it, Frankie. Beat these guys up. Come on, Frankie. Get him. Alright. So let's take a look at the map. Let's see where the nearest starbase is. And, there's a fairy starbase up there. What do we got? We got... So I think this one's dark. Actually, there's one like right here, isn't there? Or am I... Oh, that's me. I was just looking at me on the map. That's all I was seeing. A fighting starbase. Let's go fight the dark one, because I've got my Lucario will be very helpful for that. There's the Pokemon League, so we do need to do that eventually. Let's fight the dark star badge. Set as the destination, and we can fly to Cascarafa. Software was closed because of an error. What? What was that? All because I wanted to fly and fight the starbase. Okay. I thought there was a patch. Didn't they fix Scarlet? Guess not. Still got bugs to work out. Alright, the loading screen that takes 84 years. So I haven't battled him yet. Did it save that? Okay, so that is saved. Okay. Sneasel just really wants to fight me. Just toast it. Hone Claws. Oh no, it's Attack Rose. That'll be so nothing, because he's just gonna die. There's a creeper right behind me. Alright. We want to go here. I hate that it doesn't zoom in right where you are. Alright, let's try flying here again and see if we break the game again. Those birds look like they're stuttering real bad. Maybe they always look like that and I'm just being sensitive. Probably. Oh, there's a Gimmighoul right there. Alright. So we need to go this way. Ooh. Hey you want to fight me? Wait, is that the dark base right there? Team Starbase. Okay. You're challenged by Alfredo, the student. He's an old student, that's for sure. Magikarp. Alright. Bite. I didn't even check what level was this Magikarp. 16. Okay. Alfredo, the student, wants to send out Aracuda. Nah. He's so under level, it doesn't matter. I just want his money. Alright, so it's set to go this way, which looks like that's the main entrance. It does look like there's just the barricade there, not a gate. I think that's where I need to go. Guess I couldn't trick you even with such a slick battle invitation. Nope. Alright, so we want to go this way, and if this is like, I've only done one starbase, but if this is like the other starbase, my top 3 Pokemon listed actually fight. So let's go ahead and change position. Yeah, we'll have these 3 fight, because this is a dark one. Actually, do I want my ghost fighting a dark one? Let's do that. Yeah, my 2 fighting Pokemon and Lycanroc. We'll do that. Alright, let me in, let me in. Alright. Whoa, whoa, hold it, you. Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Segan Squad. Yup, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but are you that Merritt kid? You know, that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Yes, I am. Maybe I am, he says, cool as a cucumber. Honesty's not always the best policy, you know. You know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What'll it be? Let's fight. Sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. Team Star. And whenever they do that, it reminds me of the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z. Murkrow. Well, flying type, my rock will be good against it. Boom, Rock Tomb. It's only level 19. I didn't even look at the level. I probably wouldn't use Rock Tomb because it's got a low accuracy. Well, low being relative. Why did such a sissy kid have to be so strong? I hope this base is easier than the fire one. The fire one was rough. How the heck could I lose? Well, whatever. It's your problem now. Finish up here for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat about that attitude. Well, I'm going to go into the base now and give the rest of the squad a heads up. We'll come at you with full power if you set foot inside. You might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista! Alright. Roto. Cassiopeia. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work. Now, hold up in that base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the Segan Squad. Their boss, Giacomo, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star, and he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. He's a sharp guy. Even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with a wave of grunts, then finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell in the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Segan Squad off the map. Alright, and what I want to do is actually do that. Alright, let's go in. I am ready. Let's do this. Ironically, all 3 of the top Pokemon that I'm using came to me from Lincoln Prime. Some kid lucked out beating one of our sister squads, and now he thinks he can take us on. Time to give him the boot, gang. Let's show this Gatecrasher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, Gatecrasher, know this. Unless you can beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you. Well, that'll be easy. Hiya! Alright. Any more? There's some. There's some more to battle. They sent out like 4 Pokemon over here. Get him. Nimble. Skuntank. Or Skunky. Alright, let's get them. Alrighty. These are pretty easy. Zorla. Go get him. Annihilate. Oh, looks like they sent out some Pokemon up there. Well, that was easy enough. Easy peasy. He's way above our level. We've got to get the boss. This car looks different than the last one. Last one was red. I guess it was because of fire. This one's dark. Is it the same type of Pokemon? Boss of Team Star's Dark Crew, Giacomo. Alright, Giacomo. Let's fight. You've done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Merrick, was it? Why, yes. Yes, it was. I am Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Now let's get this party started! Come at me, bro. You are challenged by Giacomo of Team Star. Okay, so Poniard. Poniard's a dark type? I thought he was just steel type. You don't really think things through, do ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Let's go ahead and just Terrestrialize. And we'll just wreck face. Wreck face! I like Lucario. Dun 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 dun. Aura Sphere. Bam. Alright, so Poniard's done. How many Pokemon does this guy have? Is it just Poniard and the Revaroom? Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. Intimidate. Okay. He's level 20. Okay. He's faster than me. Ha! How's that for an opening track? I'll spin you up pretty good, Party Crasher. If he's only level 20, this is gonna be super easy. I don't even remember what level the fire one was. But the fire one was rough. I was dreading these guys because of the fire one. But maybe I wonder if the fire one was the toughest one and I just did it right off the bat. Because this stuff doesn't scale with your progress. Guess that's that. That is that. About a year and a half ago. Alright, so time for a flashback. Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat and settled on a few plans. I wonder who the big boss is. A few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? Well, We figure we gotta make some team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice. You'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? Ha, no thanks. Way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be the president of the student council. He was the student council president. But you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after that, after like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly, so you'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council prez isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at now, I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay, thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. I did the best I could. I wrote that code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would ya? Team Star's Dark Crew defeated Starfall Street. I'll give you this choice. This choice TM too. You earned it fair and square. Foul play. Okay. The user turns the target's strength against it. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage this move inflicts. Interesting. So this is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learn those trainer chops at the academy, like what moves you should use and stuff? Not really. Huh. Okay, you like it at the academy, having fun? I mean, it's okay, I guess. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa-ho, wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word, would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's going to be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities, so why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star, like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. And where is this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now. We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day, but the teachers kept pressing us to call it quits. And then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really important to you. Is the sky blue? Let me put it in words you eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. Dun dun dun. Alrighty. Roto. Merrick, it's me. I take it that Giacomo's star badge is now in your possession? I see. I wonder if Cassiopeia is the big boss. And she's trying to break him up because the Team Star turned into something she didn't want. With its boss out of the picture, the Segan squad is pretty much done for. Giacomo. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP to your phone as promised. You earned 6,000 LP. You can now make more kinds of TMs using the TM machine. Use those new TMs to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my supply unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials too. It's Penny. Hello, it's me again from the supply unit. What the heck? Hey, stop that. Somebody help me. Or I guess it's just somebody help. Somebody help! She's not a sandwich, dude. Drooled all over me. What even is that Pokemon anyway? I guess that's one word for it. Wait, is it really that special? Oh, but before I forget, here's your reward. You received lots of Pokemon material. Your name's Merrick, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? Well, the first one was pretty strong. This one, not so much. Interesting. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But that's just info I got by hacking other students' social media accounts. Right, Penny. Penny is Cassiopeia and the Big Boss. I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses, someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. I don't normally talk this much. Now my throat kind of hurts. So good luck with taking down the other bases and stuff. Alrighty. So we defeated that one. So we've got what? This one, and this one left? Alright, so what is this one? Zoom in. That one. The Poison Crew. Sure. I should eventually go around to these other ones that I haven't visited yet, so I can actually fly to them. How many of these? Oh, I zoomed out. One too far. Huh. Area 5. I wonder where Area 0 is. Yeah, see, like, I haven't been here at all, so to get to the fairy one, I'll have to visit there. Surprised I haven't been here. Anyway, let's head here, and we'll head for the poison base. See if we can't take it on. So poison, I guess psychic type's the way to go. Yes, I'd like to heal my Pokemon, thank you. I don't really have psychic Pokemon I'm training. I think I'll use Lycan Rock against them though. So what can we make these days? Alright. So we want... Can't I sort by craftable? Sorted by number. Craftable TMs first. That's what I want to see. Alright, so we got Mud Slap, Protect, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Psybeam, Disarming Voice, Charge Beam, Stored Power. Actually, I wonder if I can sort it by power. There we go. Foul Play. That is a pretty good one. Volt switch. Okay. Side beam. Alright. We'll look at those another time. Let's... Can't ride Karaden here. Alright, so let's... Let's head this way. Do I need to go up and over the mountain? Because I can actually do that now. Oh, wait, I already went here and saw this at one point. Is it just going to show me the same thing? Yeah. Merrick! Hello, Director Clavel. As I've told you, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Now let's pick up our conversation from where we left off before. As I mentioned, I joined Operation Starfall to resolve a sticky situation and to find out the reason behind Team Star's odd behavior. Above all, I want to know why the students in Team Star have stopped coming to school. And just like Cassiopeia, I want the team to disband for good. Since joining Operation Starfall with you, I've already had some success in opening up a dialogue with Team Star. I think I'm starting to understand things more clearly. But I don't have enough information just yet. That's why I want to speak with students from Team Star's other squads as well. If you intend to take on another base, know that you can count on me for backup. Till then, see you around, Merrick. Well, there's the base right there. Is that the... Is this the front door? There's people guarding it, so let's go for it. Do me a favor and go home already, will ya? No, I want to see the boss of the Navi squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you. I don't care. I'm not leaving until you let me talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, you little doofus. People over there seem to be arguing about something. What do you want to do? Go say hello. Huh? Oh, great. Here comes another rando to ruin my day. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star would be this much of a chore. Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this boy might be Merrick. Wait, Merrick? That kid who picked a fight with Team Star? Yes. I should have said prepare to be raided. I knew it. Oh boy, this isn't good. This ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep, since we were up all last night playing video games. Leave him to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to wake up the others. Yeah, and what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally to those dear to him, no matter the cost. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid. But thanks for the big assist. Alright, you villain. If you're after Don Atticus, prepare to face my wrath. Sure. Yeah! You're challenged by Pokémon trainer Yusuf. Gulpin. Oh, I still have Lucario. I was going to switch it out to Lycanroc. Oh well. And he has Heal Pulse because, of course he does. Boom. Gulpin failed. Strudel. Yeah, let's switch out to Lycanroc. Zen Headbutt. I forgot Lycanroc had Zen Headbutt. I also forgot that my Lycanroc is a Psychic type Terra Stabilization. He should be good against his base. I talk big, but I'm no warrior. Don Atticus, I'm sorry I failed you. Merrick, you alright? I was standing with watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden. I worried that maybe something had happened to you over here. No fair, you had backup this whole time? Is this boy one of the Academy students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Merrick, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. Roto. Nice work dealing with the guard. Within that base lies Team Star's Poison Crew, the Navi Squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy is also a bit of an eccentric. You can never tell what he's going to do next. Since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off the phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi squad off the map. Hey, listen. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go. Yes. Let's fight. Oh, Clive is coming on in. Seems the folks behind Operation Starfool are finally making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang? Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. And hey, little intruder, just so you know, if you've got the skills to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss might deem you worthy to meet him in person. Break a leg. Alright, let's do this. Those are ghosts. Alright, let's see. I see some poison types over here to fight. Some here. Some there. Alright, beat them all up. Alright, you guys gonna send out some Pokemon? Go get them. Some Gulpins in the fight. Let's see. Some mushrooms over here. Need some bugs. Get them. Alright, and that should do it. Except this Walker's Power Form. Looper's Power Form. And boom. Finished. He's way above our level. We've got to get the boss. Is he gonna come out on a... This one is... Okay, so they are different colors. This one's more poison color. It's weird they've each got these cards. Boss of Team Star's Poison Crew, Atticus. Alright. Well, let's take on Atticus. I assume it's the same where they've got one Pokemon and then the car. Man, this load screen is forever! Pray forgive my sudden entry. 'Tis I, Atticus. You're that scoundrel Merrick, I take it. You had some nerve barring your fangs at Team Star. Come then, villainous wretch. I plunge into grim poison. Shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard! Alright. Well, let's take him down. So he's a Koga wannabe, poison type trainer that is kind of, sort of, almost a ninja. Koga was cooler. Not but punishment awaits thee, wretch. A plague on your house. Alright, so we're going to Terrestrialize, because that will turn me into a Psychic type. And then my Zen Headbutt will have Stab against these Poison type Pokemon. Lichen Rock. Lichen Rock's pretty cool. Oh, duh. This part is not just poison. I'm an idiot. Toxic is not fun. So it starts off doing little damage, but each turn it does more and more damage. Alright, I think we want to do... Let's do this one. Crush Claw. Okay. Venom Shot. Certain moves can poison with a mere graze. Tremble, scoundrel, for thy Pokemon's sake. Okay. Leftovers. Yeah, Toxic is doing more and more damage each turn. Alright. I'm gonna take Sucker Punch. Ow. I'm not sure. I think we're gonna need more than one Pokemon here. Because that poison hurts. Alright. Restore a little bit of HP. Ooh, I did 27 damage. We're gonna switch. Because he's gonna die in one more. Let's go ahead and send out Frank. Should be good. Just burn this guy. Revenue. Oh. Oh, he's got quite a few Pokemon. So he's got three more. Alright, so, if I remember correct, it boosts my special attack. Okay. So if we use Torch, we'll make our attack stronger and stronger each time. 5 Revenue. About to send out Muck. Okay. We'll leave out Atticus. We'll leave out Frankie. Well, Atticus sends out Muck. Alright, so Muck is just nice. I crit. Okay. And my special attack will go up. Right? Does my special attack not go up? You think to give me a taste of mine own poison? Fee, I will fight on till the bitter end. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Flamethrower. Noxious Torque. Not very effective, but I'm poisoned. Okay. Definitely gonna have to heal up after this. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage indeed. One more hit, and he's done for. Alright. Bye. Navi Starmobile. Goodbye indeed. Alright. So we defeated 2 star bases this round. We got 2 left. So hopefully in the next episode we can finish off the bases, which I'm sure we'll have to fight the final boss after that. Forgive me, my friends. Alright, flashback time. About a year and a half ago. Forgive me. It took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick. These boots are insane. Ah, yes, the new flame charge was my muse for those particular pieces. This outfit is everything I imagined it would be. Thank you so much. Is she the fairy type? I merely wished to create a costume worthy of the great Infernal Airy. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up then. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at these sorts of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you because you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rabble. Ooh, someone's getting fired up. Watch out, world, our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into our battle training so we're all prepped for Operation Star. We gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. That's what being a boss means. Indeed it does. Henceforth I will devote myself heart and soul to honing my battle skills. For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul, but I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care. Alright. Defeated. Take this contraption too. It contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk shot. The user shoots filthy garbage at the target to attack. This may also poison the target. Merrick is thy name, is it not? You have utterly bested me, but thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. Such was its brilliance. Don Atticus! My compadre. Seems this little fellow has been dying to speak with you face to face. Don Atticus, please hear what I have to say. I only need a moment. Whatever brought you all the way here? I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? When the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks to that operation you carried out, we were all able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever. Forgive me. Haven't you heard anything from the big boss? Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on. Without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. You evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, no one of us has met them in the flesh. By their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return. So that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have, Don Atticus. You've got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre, I owe you a great debt. It seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy and the bullying at the academy. But more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about these issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships they hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. I believe Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I may have been mistaken. Well, alrighty then. Guess Team Star aren't the jerks that they seem to be. Alright. So let's heal up, and we'll call that an episode. Roto. Merrick, it's me. Atticus Star badge is now yours then. I see. Now that its boss has been taken down, the Naughty Squad days are numbered. Now Atticus too. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So Operation Starfall, you've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say it's going well. This seems like a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star, the one they call the Big Boss. Who is the Big Boss? Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star, since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden. I take it they're not one for the spotlight. Once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. 7,000. You can now make more kinds of TMs. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so that they can continue to be of use to the operation. My supply unit rep should be there soon. Should be with you soon. Hey there, Merrick. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. I wasn't talking to you. Slobber, slobber. Ah! And it's a really long loading screen. So that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia's mentioned them to me too. Team Star's founder, the person who's caused all kinds of misery at the Academy. If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. No, I just... that's right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. I received lots of Pokemon materials. Alright, well, I'll be off then. Oh, and Merrick, don't lose to those guys. Alright. So, let's see. We need to go to this one and to this one. Let's go to this one first. Set as destination. Okay. Actually, we can't even fly to that one, so we'll have to travel there. We'll fly here to heal up, and then we'll make our way towards that starbase. Hopefully we can activate a couple of those Poke Centers along the way. Alright, so healing up. Thank you for being here and watching. If you like this playthrough, leave a like, a comment. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. If you want to catch this live, it is at twitch.tv/PokemonGo podcast on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want to follow the podcast, you can follow us at Twitter, or it's twitter.com/PokemonGoPod. If you want to follow me personally on Twitter, it is at Joseph_Ard. Until next time, stay awesome.